So for those of you who've been following the story of CALUM von Moger, he posted for the first time since the injury he sustained during the incident on Instagram this morning. And I wanted to share with you guys because he's revealing his injuries. So I want to share with you what he's shown. And then I also, want to give you guys and CALUM a message that I feel can help in this situation. So first, let me show you his Instagram here. So this was the first post he made, and it was his story. So I'm gonna play it for you guys right here. A lot of cuts. So he posted this morning, and that's the first time, since then that he's posted anything on Instagram. And then on his story, all right, he posted this. It's pictures of the injuries. So you can see here, there's a lot of injuries that were stitched up. Look at his bicep here, how many cuts are on there. Probably a lot of it's from the glass, from him injuring himself prior to jumping out the window. It's sad to see, but there's something notable here. Take a look at that right there. And I know he's a believer. He's always been.
We stretch it like little feet. He was a
lower that music. I don't like that music. So here he's walking, which is a good sign. And he's showing his feet, I guess. And you know what's crazy? He's still in good shape. Look at him. Suffering all this shit. Probably not eating nothing, and he's still in good shape like that. Tell me that God didn't bless him. He's showing his knees. Yeah, man. It doesn't look as bad as we all thought. You know what I mean? He's walking. The injuries, don't look that bad. I'm going to stop it right there. As what we originally thought. He's not only lucky to sustain those injuries, and he's walking around and he has those cuts which will heal. You know how they always say scars tell a story and they remind you of things that happened, right? Those scars are going to remind him every day he sees them, right? But he's not only lucky to have that, he's lucky to be alive, right? And what that tells me is, and I know that he is, he has strong faith. And, I grew up that way too. And this ain't about religion, because I will never get into religion on here. But I truly believe, and I'm going to post on the screen here some things he's been posting this morning about that. I truly believe that you must, as a human being in life, believe in a higher power. I don't care what religion it is you are, because this ain't about religion. But this has to do with believing in somebody higher than you. And the reason why is because it grounds you as a person. It makes you, forces you to be a better person when you believe in the consequences of your actions, right? And, some people say it's karma. Some people say it's God. But I'm going to say, you do good to people in life, good shit comes to you. Listen, man. There's been a lot of people in my life that have taken advantage of me when I've been good to them, right? But you know what happens later on? Good shit happens to me. And I'm going to tell you a quick story, all right, on how I developed this. And I believe truly in a higher power, and it made me become a better person. And I'm going to tie it into CALUM, all right? So I remember, I think this was like 10, 11 years ago. I was single at the time, and I was dating, dating people, one girl 1 week, another girl the next week to see, who's going to be good for your life. So I remember at the time, I always had strong morals. So for me, it was always weird to like sleep with two people at the same time. I just it's not something I really like doing. And I was dating this girl. She wasn't my girlfriend or anything like that. And I remember this other girl texted me, and she was like, "Hey, John, you should come over." And I knew what she wanted. And I was dating that other girl too, and it just didn't feel right in me, right? And I knew that for me and my morals, it just wasn't. Even though the girl wasn't my girlfriend, I just felt weird. It just felt like I shouldn't do it, right? And I remember from the past, like I remember when I do bad shit, something comes after me, right? Well, I remember driving, and I had a nice. I don't drive new cars. You guys know I don't like really new cars. I like classic cars. But this was a Lotus Evora I had. Some of you guys have been watching me know. I had that from new because I always liked the old Lotus Esprit. So anyway, I was driving, and I love this car. There's not a scratch on it. I always take care of my stuff. And it was late at night, 11, 12 o'clock at night. She's like, "John, come over." I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." I start driving, and I'm on the 101 highway here in Arizona. A rock comes, smashes my window. I'm like, immediately, I was like, you know what? It's because I'm going to do this thing with this girl. I know I shouldn't be doing it. And I knew it was because of that. Anyway, I get to the girl's house. Next thing that happens, I hit my rim on the curb. Bust the entire fucking rim. And that rim's like $2,500. I was flipping my shit. I was like, you know what? I'm so mad. I'm going to go take my anger out on this girl right now. But I still knew that was the reason why it was happening. So I go do my thing. I come back, and the whole ride home, I'm pissed. I'm like, you know what? God's punishing me. Karma's punishing me. Whatever it is, I'm getting punished because I knew in my heart what I was doing wasn't right. So then I get home. I pull into the garage. And then you know what happens? The garage door goes up, and a bumper from one of my other cars falls from one of the shelves and lands on the roof of my car. So I'm thinking to myself, man, I knew I shouldn't have done what I did. Even though the girl wasn't my girlfriend and I technically have a right to do what I want. Morally inside for me, I just didn't feel good with it, right? So the reason why I'm saying that story is because I know all of you can relate to what I'm saying. Think about things in your life. Think about good shit you did for people in life, right? Good shit happened to you. Bad shit, it always comes bad. So the reason why I'm saying this in this situation is because look at CALUM's life, okay? 1 chance, 2 chance. This is his 3rd chance, right? And he's still around. And he still is able to live. And it looks from this that he can live a normal life. He could do his things that he's always wanted before, right? And he's believing by posting these stories. He's showing he believes. So now, okay, and I'm not here to judge others, okay? But now he has to look inside himself and realize, you know what? What good have I done to people? What bad have I done to people? And you know what? God or karma is on my side. Now it's up to me to see how I want to live the rest of my life. So now he has a chance again. And I'm hoping and praying for him that he can take that chance and make the best life that he can out of it. So for those of you guys who are watching, I hope that my story and CALUM's story rings true to you guys. And learn to do good in life. Because like I said, man, a lot of people have taken advantage of me in my life, right? But in the end, I'm blessed. And I don't care. It's not about religion. It's about being morally good in life and trying to be the best person you can be. So bless you all, and let's pray for CALUM. And this, to me, is a wake-up call, and I'm hoping he can learn from his past and learn to be better in life, because if he does, if this is not a sign, I don't know what else is.